Good morning from London town. Things are smooth. Things are going pretty smooth. And this was the moment I jinxed everything. This trip has been truly nightmare fuel.
It was so cute, but the AC's out.
Our Airbnb has bedbugs. I do have an unexpected hurdle this morning. I'll spare you all of the boring details. I'm at a hotel right now by the train station in London. My travel partner and I went to the Airbnb that we'll be staying at when I get back from Paris and dropped off all of my luggage, which I think is a smart idea. We're basically using that as luggage storage. Anyway, we dropped all that stuff off last night and I'm realizing I left all my underwear in that luggage. I luckily had taken out one pair for this outfit today and I'm like, oh my gosh, I left all the rest of my underwear. I was doing some Googling and apparently there's a Calvin Klein at the train station that opens at 7:30. So that's my goal, is to get down there straight away. And I guess that's all I can do. And then I guess I'll have to wash them in the hotel room in Paris and hope that they're dried. If you've been here long enough, you may remember my first trip to Toronto where I forgot a bra. Well, now we've got the full thing. Have a bit of a headache. I think the jet lag is okay. Let's see, how much sleep did I get? I got 3 hours yesterday. We just came back here and took a nap. 6.5 hours last night. Woke up at 6:30. So I think I'll be good for jet lag, knock on wood. But I'm going to try, you know what? I'm really afraid of blowing up my flat iron. Last time I came to London, no, the first time I came to London, I blew up my GHD flat iron and I'm so terrified. Does the GHD Pro Max support, can I use it in the United Kingdom with a plug converter, not a voltage converter? Okay, I think I'm good. Let's try it. All right, I think we're good. It's going to be 95 degrees in Paris, so I'm not really going to try that hard. I just want to smooth these pieces. We did so much walking yesterday. I'm sorry for this atrocious lighting and framing. Yeah, we walked all around, lugged suitcases, but it was a really good first day in London. Honestly, we went to Mildred's. I'd never been there, but it's I think it's one of the biggest vegetarian or vegan chains here in London. I got my first English breakfast of the trip. I love an English breakfast. I really do. Today, I get to spend time with Elena. I need to practice my French. I feel not prepared. I'm I forgot how to say anything. Bonjour. Je voudrais un café, s'il vous plaît. Où est la toilette?
We made it, except for we have to leave our hotel. It was so cute, but the AC's out, so we're on to hotel number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Wenn ein Mensch sich verändert, merkt man es meistens immer erst am Schluss.
I'm telling Elena my theory about Americans taking over the world. So when I first came to Paris in 2016, I feel I still felt very almost like an outsider. I was telling Math Man, I was oh man, I forgot to bring a baseball cap, because I always wear my Detroit Tigers camo hat. And I was I didn't bring it this time because I didn't want to look too American. But we're in London, and I see it in Paris. People wear them all the time. And they also wear even New York Yankees, Detroit Tigers here. And Birkenstocks. We saw the Birkenstock line. It was out the door, and I was contemplating, do I bring my Birkenstocks? Okay.
Oh my gosh. Hello from Paris, my favorite city in the world. I'm having a great time in Paris, but today is not a good time. I don't have my microphone. I can't even be bothered to do it right now because I'm on a little bit of a rush to get ready. Elena and I are here together. We thought it would be a good little working vacation to come on together. If you are new here or don't know who Elena is. She is my business partner for the Marketer's Edit, which is a retreat for marketing freelancers that we're putting together in New York in November. Elena is a couple hours away in Luxembourg. And so I thought this is going to be perfect. Well, it is perfect. Paris has been lovely. We went out yesterday. What did we do? We got lunch at one of my favorite restaurants in Paris, or probably my favorite restaurant in Paris. It's called Wild in the Moon. It's all vegan. I got a vegan pastrami sandwich, gluten-free, so good. And then we went to a delicious vegan sushi restaurant called Bloom. We just had such a great time. I just love Paris so much. So I get a text message from the man late at night saying, "Are you awake?" And I thought maybe he just wanted to chat because we didn't chat that much throughout the day. I was trying not to bother him because he's at work, doing his work thing. I responded to him this morning. Our Airbnb has bed bugs. I'm okay because I did not stay there. We literally went there the day before I came here to drop off my luggage. So I was in there for 2 seconds. So I'm not worried about that. But my stuff is still there. And now he's at his work stuff. Now I'm itching. You guys, I know people don't like it when I talk about astrology. It is Mercury retrograde right now. Mercury is retrograde in Cancer. I need to get ready because Elena and I are going to do a content day right now. And I need to get my head in the game. I'm so stressed about this, but I have to get my head in the game because I'm not coming all the way to Paris. Yes, of course, it's lovely to hang out with Elena just for funsies, but we need to make content to promote this event. So let me get ready. It's the national holiday here. And so we saw horses, we saw airplanes, so that's fun. We're gonna brainstorm our get rich, take over the world plan in 3 minutes. Actually, my download just sent, but that's okay. We're still gonna do it. We're still gonna chat. And then I need to fix these nails. Look at this. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do a cheers. Okay.
We got that B-roll.
We got our B-roll. So we've got watermelon shot and zucchini. Yeah. Okay. What is this?
I have no idea.
Sure got a lot to catch you up on. So I'm back in London in the new Airbnb doing laundry, hanging laundry here. I thought we were going to have a washer and dryer in this Airbnb. We do not. We have a washer, but we are hand drying or air drying, whatever you want to say, which, is fine. But yeah, so a quick resolution on the situation before we move forward with the vlog, because I just can't believe that happened. I was able to get a full refund from Airbnb for that old one, and they also gave me a little bit of compensation for the fact that I had to get a new hotel room and also basically replace all of my clothes. I got some new jeans at Primark. I just went and bought cheap stuff, which I think these are actually kind of cute. My new thing lately for jeans is just buying them a size too big. These are technically too big, but they fit cuter, than if they were tight. I don't know. Maybe that's just the style. But yeah, I went this morning and we're staying in a really cool area. It's called South Bank.
I've never, underwear, maybe not do underwear. I've never stayed in this area before or even been here, so it's kind of fun to have a new place to explore. And I just went and got us breakfast earlier at this really cute place called Balance. And yeah, the whole little area over there is just adorbs. So I'm excited to explore more. I think I'm treating today, Saturday, as kind of like a get my life together day. It's basically the halfway point of the trip. And considering all that we went through, I feel like I need a get my life together day where I do my laundry. I need to like paint my nails. I need to go to the grocery store at some point. Just kind of get my bearings. So that's what we're going to do. The Airbnb is so cool. I can't wait to give you a tour. I was going to do it this morning, but I just needed to sleep. Today was like the first day that I slept over 8 hours, I think, on the whole trip. I've been sleeping like 1 hour, 4 hours, 3 hours. It's been rough. So I slept in, and I'll give you a tour maybe tomorrow. I want to do it during the morning time because it looks really beautiful. Okay, I just fell up the stairs. So that really hurt, but I'm going to give you a little mini grocery haul. I went to this place, Waitrose something. I need to find a market that has better gluten-free stuff, but I got some apples. I got some oat milk. It was requested. I don't drink it really. An Indian lentil and spinach dal. I'll show you the very interesting things that I cannot get in America. Plant-based sausages, which are gluten-free. What are they made out of? They're made out of textured pea protein, rapeseed oil, pea protein, and then the same brand. This isn't bacon rashers. Also made of, this one is soya or soy protein concentrate. And then this is by Kjorn, which we have that brand in the States. But I feel like all of our vegan like sandwich meat has gluten in it. And I triple checked and it doesn't appear to have gluten. I also like on their nutrition facts, they say like for allergens, see ingredients in bold. So it's like really easy to figure out because we've got a lot of allergies to account for over here. I got a little bean salad, just like an easy peasy snack and then I got some tofu. I got a smoked kind and a naked kind. They're both extra firm. Then for snacks, I got this. I have no idea. It's caramelized onion sticks. Wow, it just got so sunny in here. Made with beans and green peas. I got a couple of like little protein oat bars and some gum. Okay, I'm gonna put these away fast and then figure out how to make it not 5,000 degrees in here. Okay, bye. And also ice my leg. Good morning from London town. We're putting on the magician today. We gotta embody some of that energy today because I've got a video shoot actually this morning. I've got to get to it. It's, did I just sound British? Hold on. I've got to get to it. It's 10:06. I've got to leave like now, within 10 minutes to go meet a lovely photographer. I'm going to put her Instagram up on the page. She saved the day for me. This trip, I have not vlogged at all. I'm about to leave in 2 days. And this trip has been truly nightmare fuel. I mean, there's been a lot of good, but there's also just been so much that's gone wrong. It's been a lesson for me. I've never been somebody who's like, oh, I won't travel during Mercury retrograde or make big decisions or have big conversations. Yeah, no, I changed my mind on that. Hotel rooms being canceled because of no AC. We've got lights going on right here, but that's okay. Beautiful Airbnb, I will say that. Hotel rooms being canceled. We've had bed bugs. We've had sickness. Oh, this has basically been a solo trip, by the way. This was not intentional. It is not intended to be a solo trip, but this has been a solo trip to me for London, for me to London, due to unforeseen circumstances, right? It's been a lot. If I'm being honest, I've spent a lot of time in bed, just trying to recharge. I've also spent a lot of time doing nice things.
like eating good vegan food, of course. That's what I travel for. That's my reason for being. But today we're gonna give it a good faith effort to work and to experience what's left of the city. Yeah, so I'm excited to have a little work date with this videographer, photographer, and I'll tell you more afterwards. I'll show you some of London. Let's go pretend to be like the superstar that, you know, it's just sometimes you don't feel like a superstar. This week is one of those weeks, but we've got to show up. And so come with me. Let's do it. What a freaking day. Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock. I think I'm getting sick, if you guys can't tell by my voice. So that's a little concerning. I fly home on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so basically I think I can hold it together for basically 24 more hours because my flight's early on Friday, but a little stressed about that. I did film 2 podcasts when I got home because I could feel my voice going. I need to give you guys a haul. First of all, Laura was amazing. She was so lovely. I'm so glad I did that. I actually, even if you're not in this situation that I'm in where I had to last minute kind of change up my plans and stuff, something I love doing when I travel, especially when I travel alone, but even if I'm with somebody, is hire a photographer or videographer. Especially if you're solo though, because you don't have photos of yourself, right? I actually don't have any photos of myself in London. I just realized because we just did video, but still, at least I have some memories. I could make a little reel or something. Yeah, it's hard to get, footage of yourself. So that's something that I definitely recommend. I've done it before on Airbnb experiences, and I want to put my hair in a clip. Hold on. I bought a clip specifically for this trip. I bought a clip just for this trip. I've never worn hair clips before, but I got these ones from Kitsch. And I think it's cuter than the little ponytail. And I came home and, then I went and just did a little shopping. We were in, we ended up near Regent Street, I think. Well, I don't know. I really don't know London that well. I think we ended at Covent Garden, if I'm not mistaken. And then I walked myself down to Regent Street. Because I really wanted to go to Gymshark. I don't remember what all I told you about the whole bedbug situation, but I basically got rid of all my clothes. A lot of my clothes. Specifically the cheap, all my workout sets. Okay, what the heck? All my workout sets, mostly I just buy them from Amazon, if I'm being honest. And I'm kind of glad considering this situation. So I was I can't really wash and dry those at super high heat because they're the cheap material. They're going to fall apart. I'm just going to throw them away. So I'd been wanting to go to Gymshark to look at some Pilates outfits, and also why is it, of course, when I'm trying to do it on camera, it's messing up. Also some sweat shorts and stuff. And anyway, they didn't really have anything at Gymshark. I've never shopped there really. I didn't really like anything, but I still just hung out and walked around Regent Street. I got some stuff at Uniqlo. Let me show you what I bought. First, the boots haul, because I could feel myself getting sick as I was, walking around. So I got this stuff. Cold Zyme. We cannot get this in America, but apparently you shoot it at the back of your throat and it's supposed to help if you're feeling a cold coming on. I took this last year when I got sick on a cruise ship and it worked quite well. I got some cough drops and I got some of these for the plane. I like that they're a little pack. I think that's it from Boots. And then I also went to Uniqlo. So here's something I'm quite excited about. I have the little nylon purse. This is kind of my go-to travel purse, or just kind of my day-to-day, gonna go get groceries. Very nice. But they had these big crossbodies and I threw away both of my suitcases. So now I just have this one. And so I have the one suitcase in my backpack, so I'm not going to have a carry-on anymore. So I'm wait, I can have a bigger personal item, right? Personal item carry-on for my backpack. because I'm probably gonna have to like figure out how I'm packing. But I feel like this is nice. It's also like a nice little overnight bag if you're gonna have a little sleepover somewhere. I feel like it's the perfect size. It actually fits my laptop in it as well. So I think it'll be my like under seat bag. I can just stick my laptop in there. I just put on my little clip bag. This I keep my AirPods, like a lip gloss, hand sanitizer in. There was a lovely lady with a little secondhand stand. Why am I rhyming so much? And I stopped because I saw Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses was my dad's favorite band, and this shirt was £5. I'm just gonna wear it for just like this Nirvana shirt. You know what's so funny about this Nirvana shirt? So I got it at Primark. Like the first day I got back here after I threw all my clothes away, and it was just like, I just need clothes. I needed like a PJ shirt. You're definitely not gonna be able to see it, but it has like all the tour dates for this tour. I mean, who knows if they're like even made up or what, but it's so crazy. My hometown's on there, Kalamazoo, Michigan, which like is a pretty small town. So it's kind of random. I was like, I found Kalamazoo, Michigan in London, you know? Okay, and then I got my favorite things from Uniqlo. If you know, you know. I've put like all of my girlfriends on to these bra tops. They're the tops that I'm always wearing, the ribbed tank tops. These are a different style though. These ones are like a square neck long tank top, or this one is, shall I say. This one is more of like a dressy, kind of like cami, I guess you could say. I haven't tried these on, so hopefully they fit. I got smalls and everything. That's what I get in the ribbed ones that I always get. And what I love about these is they have cups and like an under band. But I don't know how to explain it. They just actually work. Like I wear a 32 triple D bra, so I have pretty high like standards when it comes to like shelf bras and stuff. I'm like, no, that's not working. But these actually do give some support. Like I said, I get a small. In normal tops, I would usually, it depends. I might get a small if I want it really fitted, but a lot of times I would get a medium. In these, I get a small. I think having it be a little more form-fitting does help with the support aspect. So yeah, I got these ones as well. They're like the t-shirt version. We don't have a Uniqlo in Michigan at all. So whenever I'm in a city where there are some, I just like stock up. This is like my whole wardrobe, these shirts. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I'd been looking for a Whole Foods the whole time I've been here. Well, I knew where it was. I just knew it was kind of far away and I didn't really want to make the trek. But I got, interesting thing about the UK or like London is it's been so hard for me to find gluten-free bread in a store. I found one gluten-free loaf at Sainsbury Local, but it had eggs in it. So this brand, my GFB, my gluten-free bread, is at Whole Foods. The bagel was so good. I made a bagel sandwich with the ham that I think I showed you guys on the first day. And then I got this BioLife cheddar, and I also got good old, hold on, let me show you. Good old American mustard. I also have this. I'm about to take some of this because yeah, it's like, wow, of course this would happen. At least it's like basically the last day. But you know what's annoying is I have to record my midterm for school tomorrow. So I'm really hoping my voice can just make it until tomorrow night, and then I can just zonk out on the plane if I need to, wear a mask, whatever. Yeah. All right, cheers, and then let's clean up a little bit so tomorrow is kind to me. No face detected. Come on, detect my stupid face. Okay. It's 8:07 p.m. I just got done with class Thursday. I've been doing school the whole time I've been here, which I'm proud of myself for keeping up with because it's been late night, right? It's ending at like 8 o'clock, and then the practice labs on Tuesday have been ending at 1:30 a.m. So I've done those. But I'm now packing up. I'm leaving tomorrow, and this is where we're at. Yeah, the whole bedbug situation really has me anxious. This is actually clean clothes. I would not be holding potentially infected clothes to my chest like this. This was what I wore in Paris and some shoes, and I just don't really, shoot, I should have put my Birkenstocks in here. I just tied it up so tight. I'm just gonna have to do another run. I'm trying to isolate all of the, it's still just been out on the balcony the whole time, the whole week. So I'm sure it's fine. It's been very hot. It's actually just started to cool down these past couple days. It's in black bags. I can show you. Can you see it? Black bags out there. So yeah, I'm sure it's fine, but I still just want to be super, super cautious. Like, I'm going to leave it in my garage. I'm going to leave that whole suitcase in my garage probably for, let's be honest, probably a month. Maybe not that long, but a couple weeks at least. Because I just like, I do not want those suckers in my house. And then when I bring them in, it's going to be instantly into the dryer for like a million rounds. And then, so anyway, I'm trying to isolate things as much as possible, but I can't fit my Paris clothes in my backpack, I don't think. So good thing is that's clothes that I don't wear as much. They're like dresses and stuff, and I kind of need to get them dry cleaned anyway. So maybe that, anyway, we're going to stop overthinking. We're going to do what we can, but I actually have to record my midterm right now. So just had class, recording our midterm, probably the hardest midterm that I've done so far. It's for my cognitive class, and nobody knows what the hell is going on in that class. Like, I can confidently say it's a different format, like the classes, than what we're used to. And yeah, it's just been very confusing, and I'm just kind of like YOLO. Like, I'm like, if I get a C on it, I get a C on it. I've gotten all A's on all my, exams so far. It is what it is. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with life currently. It is what it is. Whatever. It's, this is one for the books. I did have a great time, specifically in Paris. Paris is, as they say, always a good idea. Somebody just DM'd me, by the way, and said, one of my clients just posted that their apartment in Paris is going to be empty for August. And I thought of you. London had memories. London had character, let's say, which I'm going to be honest, London has never had character for me before. No offense to my Londoners out there. It's like, it's one of those cities that I just feel is kind of like meh to me. So, I now have some memories to last a lifetime. Are they good memories? No, not really. Are they memories? Yes. What a freaking day. What a freaking day. Recorded my midterm. I actually think it went pretty well. I think I messed up sort of in the beginning, but my instructor, now I'm a New Yorker. I'm ready to get back to America. I just made a bagel sandwich. I put like 3 slices of meat, 2 slices of cheese. So it was actually really substantial. Last night I made it and I really wimped out on the fillings and I was still hungry after. So it's almost 11 p.m. Honestly, I'm not that stressed about getting too much sleep tonight though, because I've got an 8-hour flight ahead of me. And honestly, if I need to sleep for a few of those hours, it'll just make the flight go by faster. So anyway, my instructor, she kept saying like, I would rather you, because we do the recorded session and then we do a written response or like a written reflection on it. She was like, I would rather you mess something up or skip a step or whatever, and then say it in the response in the written part. So as long as I know where I messed up, I think it's fine, but I think it's fine. I'm weirdly feeling a little bit better too, my sickness. I really, really hope it doesn't get like worse at all, but especially before tomorrow. So this is it. Finishing up London. Not at all the trip I expected. Was it a trip I needed? Not sure about that either. It was a trip. Literally, it was a trip. Literally and metaphorically. I'm just going to continue cleaning up this place. See you at the airport tomorrow.